Today I'm going to show how to use a new 6.2 update called Incompressible Potential Flow. This can be used to replace Laplace's equation in order to initialize fluid flow equations, such as large eddy simulations or turbulent fluid flow models. You can still use Laplace's equation, which is really useful because you do need the CFD module in order to use incompressible potential flow. So let's get to it. So in order to use Laplace's equation, you have to add the module or add the interface and change the custom units of the dependent variable to meters squared or second and the source term to 1/2. It's super helpful to also change the dependent variable to feet, so it does look like your incompressible potential flow interface and what you usually do when you're doing these types of problems. So if you look at Laplace's equation 1 and you look at the incompressible potential flow, you can see that the equations match up perfectly. The next one we're going to look at and see how things match up is go to zero flux and look at the wall. And you can see that these equations match up perfectly as well. So now we're seeing how the incompressible potential flow can completely replace the Laplace equation. Now we look at the flux source, which you do have to add, and the velocity term, which you do have to add. And these match up perfectly as well. Finally, you have open boundary, which matches with the Dirichlet boundary condition. Now, in order to get either Laplace's equation or incompressible potential flow to be your initial condition for your turbulent fluid flow, you have to add in initial values 2 to your turbulent fluid flow models, either in Laplace's case or your potential fluid flow case, and put your negative gradient into the velocity field for the Laplace's case, or take your IPF.U, IPF.V, IPF.W, which is the velocity outputs for your incompressible potential flow, as your inputs to the turbulent fluid flow. Now, in order to run your studies correctly, you need 2 study steps. Your first study step in each of them is either going to be your Laplace's equation or your incompressible potential flow step. And your second step is going to be that turbulent fluid flow step. Finally, once you run it, you can look at your velocities, which is a little bit simpler in the incompressible potential fluid flow step because it immediately gives you a velocity from the potential flow solution. Whereas in Laplace's case, you have to create yourself a slice plot of the gradient z direction. And the streamline is going to be the negative gradients, whereas your streamline is a lot simpler. It's just those velocity inputs or the outputs from the potential. And then you can just get your velocities from the turbulent model. And there you have it. That's how you use either Laplace's equation or your new new interface from the turbulent fluid flow model, which is the new updated version 6.2. It hopefully is a little bit simpler if you have that CFD module. There you go.